Good morning, everyone. Carrie Ann here. Today, I'm waking up with a 30-minute stretch and de-stress. So join me on the ground, whether you have a mat or you're going to hang on the carpet, whatever works for you while you're at home. We're going to begin seated today, so you can make your way there. Take your time right off the bat, getting started and moving with kindness. A lot of times in the morning we just rush around. This is our 30 minutes for ourselves today. So go ahead and find a comfortable seat. Get your glutes out of the way so that your sit bones are rooted down on the ground. You can sit cross-legged or in what's called the easy seated pose where your feet are one in front of the other. And then we'll go ahead, sit up nice and tall and close down the eyes. Or you can soften your gaze if that makes you more comfortable. Starting right away to notice what's coming up and how you're feeling this morning. Notice if there's any place in your body where you're holding any stress or tension, tightening or gripping of any muscles. Take a big inhale and exhale to let the shoulders come down. Again, a big inhale. And exhale to release the muscles of the face. Just relax. Feel your belly expand and contract as you take deep breaths. And stay sitting up tall. You can keep your eyes closed and just listen. We'll tuck the chin into the chest and just round the neck down. Still sitting up tall, feeling that nice stretch in the back of the neck. And then we'll come back to center, open the eyes, sweep the arms up on a big inhale, spread the fingers wide, take up space. Fingertips tap together, and we come back down. Synchronize your breath with the movement, breathing in on the way up, and breathing out. One more time. On your last one, leave your right arm down and take your left ear to your left shoulder. Fingertips are just on the ground here, reaching out. The shoulders staying down away from my ear. Feel a nice stretch all the way down the neck. Breathe into it. And come back to center, extend the other arm and drop the head in the other direction. Today, as thoughts come up and the to-do list hangs out in the back of your head, or plans for the day, or thoughts, worries, anything that's not focused on you in the here and now, we can just come right back to our breath and focus on sending the breath to the place that's getting stretched. Sounds a little silly, but that visualization of taking that full deep breath all the way into the body And allowing it to reach the place that you're feeling that stretch can bring you back into this moment rather than having us focus on all those external thoughts that are really just distraction. And come back to center. Take the hands to prayer, elbows out, and shift over to one side. Keep your elbows and forearms parallel to the ground. Switch. And back to center. Interlace the palms. Reach them up towards the ceiling. Maybe get some cracking of the knuckles going on there like I did. And break them apart and reach it over to one side. Big side body stretch up and over. And come the other way. And come on up. Extend your legs forward. Keeping them slightly bent. And take a big reach all the way over your head. Breath in. Exhale, fold forward. Chest leads you down and maybe comes to the thighs. Again, coming back to that feeling of the breath. One, how it feels in your body, and two, sending the breath to the places that need love while you're in each stretch. Relax the weight of the head down. Just surrender into this fold. And slowly make your way up, straighten out the legs, and take your left leg, cross it over the right knee, just above the knee. So slide that right foot in towards your body, and your hands support behind you. Collapsing into this stretch or sitting up nice and tall. Rolling the shoulders back. Breathing deep into the belly, sending that breath all the way to the left hip. And slowly release. We'll switch to the other side, taking the right foot over and sliding that left heel towards the body. And slowly release. Extend both legs, feet together, and flex. One more forward fold, but this time with legs pretty much straight. Reach up, breathe in. Fill the belly, fill the lungs with air. And on your exhale, let it go, coming forward. And slowly walk it back up. Bend your knees. Take your feet and slide them through so that you can come onto your hands and knees into a tabletop position. As always, stacking our shoulders over our wrists and our hips over our knees. We'll do a couple cat-cows, dropping the belly, looking up as we breathe in, and then pushing into the ground, rounding the spine on your exhale, tucking your chin to your chest. Keep flowing through those with your own breath. And then when you feel satisfied, you can come back to neutral, just a flat back, and push your hips over to the right as you look to the left. And then push your hips to the other side, looking to the right. And stacking the hips once more, we'll walk the hands forward to puppy pose, letting the chest melt down towards the ground. Hips stay up high. Start to walk it up. And come all the way down to your belly. Extend your left arm out to the left. And we're just going to roll right over onto it. So we will roll over, plant that right foot down on the ground. And you just want to feel a nice, gentle stretch in the chest. If you feel pain, you've gone too far. And come back to center. We'll do that same thing on the other side, extending the right arm, rolling over onto it. Noticing where your thoughts have started to go. Seeing if you can bring your attention and your awareness back to that sensation of your breath. Sending your breath outwards through your body all the way to your chest. Come on back through center. Then we'll take the hands by the rib cage and either come up into a little cobra or all the way up into an upward dog. And then we'll push back with the hips so that they come to the heels. Hands walk forward. We're in child's pose, resting the forehead on the mat. Child's pose is a great place to let go of stress and just surrender into this moment. So maybe take a couple deep breaths, and on your exhale, just allow something that's not serving you Just go away. And when you're ready, you can start to feel yourself up. You'll come into a downward dog, so tuck your toes under, lift your hips up, and paddle out your feet. And then with baby steps, just start to tiptoe your way to the top of your mat or towards your hands. Bend the knees generously and forward fold. Take your hands and walk them over towards the left. Walk them over towards the right. Back to center. Root down through the feet and slowly roll it up. All the way to standing head is the last thing that comes up. When you get there, take some shoulder rolls back. And forward. And take both arms up. Grab them together and reach to one side. And the other way. And back behind you. Interlace, push down and away. Notice that the body might want to stick the tummy and the low ribs out. Have a little arch going on in the back so you can tuck everything in and stand up nice and tall while you do this stretch. And if you'd like, you can take a forward bend here while you're doing this one. You don't have to though. If you bend forward, make your way back up nice and slow. And slowly break apart the hands. Take them out like a mummy. Cross your right arm under your left arm and pull them together for eagle arms. It's okay if they're not flush with each other. Everybody's eagle arm is going to look different. All good wherever you're at. We're just trying to feel that nice stretch in the upper back. Feel the scapula spreading from the other one. And if your arms are all close up into your body, see if you can push them slightly forward and up. And that will give you the best feeling in this stretch. And slowly release. We'll cross the other way this time. And slowly release. Take the feet and widen them out. Big wide straddle. Use my pants. Turn your toes so that they're facing forward and place your hands on your hips. We're going to push our hips back as our chest comes forward. Back is flat. So you find that sticky spot where you're like, yep, can't go any further. You just hang out there for a breath or two. Nice long spine. And when you're ready, maybe your hands can come to the ground and you continue that journey. If you're having trouble getting your hands to the ground, just widen out your straddle. And take your left hand right underneath your head. And open your right arm up towards the sky for a twist. And come back down, replace the hand so that we can go to the other side. And come back down. Bend your knee, your right knee, a lot as you walk your hands towards the right and come into this little spidey stretch. Low lunge, I guess. I don't know, whatever you want to call it. We're going to walk over to the other side. Do the same thing. Take a second. We'll do that a few more times continuously now. Walking to the right and then immediately walking to the left. Feeling that nice stretch in the hips, hamstrings. And then you can have a seat when you get to one side, keeping whatever leg is bent, whatever leg is straight. So I have my left knee bent and my right leg straight. I'm going to take my right hand to my ankle, reach my left arm up and over. So you do the same on whichever side you're on. If this is a little bit uncomfortable for you, you can just place that leg down. And come on up. Switch the leg, so straighten that one, bend the other. Take that opposite hand to the opposite ankle and reach it up and over for that side body stretch. Come on up. Bring the soles of the feet together for a butterfly. You can take the hands maybe to the inner arches of the feet and give yourself a little foot massage, or take your elbows and maybe focus on just letting your knees come down slightly as you fold forward. Tuck the chin to the chest. Feel that nice stretch going all the way down your spine. Come on up and extend both legs out long. Your straddle can be narrow, wide, whatever works for you. We're going to just flex our toes up to the ceiling so our knees are going to want to turn in. Open that up. Take your femur and just knees face up. Walk it forward. Coming down to whatever feels like a good stretch for you for that inner thigh. And start to make your way up. We're going to come back to our comfortable seat that we started the class with, or a different one, or you can lay down if you'd like. Just have a couple minutes left, and we're going to just use it to take a few breaths, because we all love deep breathing. So good for you. So come to your comfortable seat or your comfortable position. Once you get settled in, you can close your eyes once more as we finish this class together, taking a few deep breaths. So go ahead and inhale for a count of 3. And exhale for a count of 5. Do that a few more times. Inhale for 3, exhale for 5. Feel your heart rate start to slow down and your body start to relax. Maybe you want to now inhale for a count of 4 and exhale for a count of 6. Relax your concentration from your breath and just notice how you're feeling. How do you feel now as compared to 30 minutes ago? And give yourself a little gratitude for you showing up for yourself today. Take that with you, share it with everyone else throughout the rest of your day. You can go ahead and open your eyes. Know that I am thankful for you guys. Thank you for always showing up for us and for yourselves. We so appreciate seeing you and getting the opportunity to teach you. See you next time. Have a fabulous day. Go drink some water and have a vegetable with breakfast, I try.